Did you see the new question on the videos? Somebody asked why we don't have a car or a scooter yet. You don't want to get a car?
No, I don't need a car. Cars aren't necessary. Yeah, walking's good for your health. It's not good for your shoes, especially if you have to wear special shoes. I love scooters and motorcycles, but I think it's way too dangerous. Oh, change in lifestyle.
Right, we gave up the car thing a long time ago. It's a big burden off our shoulders.
Especially in a place like this, the cost of the vehicles are outrageous.
Well, the transportation system is so good here.
The transportation system, including buses, taxis, well, buses and taxis, they're just a look. The yellow ones are taxis.
So that's why we don't have a car.
Yeah, within the scope of a few minutes, you had 3 taxis drive by and 4 buses. Here's another taxi. I mean, they're just a dime a dozen. I've seen 10 taxis in 2 minutes.
And they're honking at you all the time. You don't even have to put your arm out here in Salinas.
Unlike Panama, the taxis are metered, meaning there's a digital meter that tells you how much the ride is. So if you're new, if you don't know what the ride is supposed to be, because that's a big thing with new people, is not knowing what a ride's supposed to be. And in Panama, you don't know when you first get there. It's no different in Panama than here. And there's price gouging on taxis in Panama. But ever since they metered the taxis here, and once you know what a ride costs, even if the meter's broken, which sometimes you get in a taxi and the meter's broken. If you know what the ride is supposed to be, it's not a big deal. But yeah, who wants a car? Imagine all the people you could help instead of feeding a car.
True.
Or all the things.
Exactly.
The wastefulness. It's just.
I know it.
I always say, get to know your vloggers. Minimalist, frugal folks. If they live in a place with excellent public transportation, especially when you don't own property, you're not always hauling materials, you're not, barely have a yard to speak of. You don't really have a yard, so you're not hauling horse manure. There's really no reason.
They went and got some horse manure from the local farmer somewhere in the community. Looks like good manure.
Oh yeah, this stuff is gold for gardening purposes. I tell you what I'd really like to have is an electric bike.